Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Beyond Business podcast that takes place on the Beyond Business channel on YouTube. This episode is brought to you by Aerial Elite Solutions. When it comes to drone technology, no one does it better. From solar inspections to construction monitoring to live event coverage and real estate showcasing, AES brings the sky to your side with unmatched quality, precision, and speed. Reach out to flyaes.com to elevate your business today. And Midwest Lightning Rods. For over 9 decades, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses from one of nature's most destructive forces. When lightning strikes, they make sure you're covered the right way, the safe way. Contact MLR today at lightningstrikes-weprotect.com to see how you can become part of the community protected by MLR. Support local, trust the best. Aerial Elite Solutions, Midwest Lightning Rods. Excellence from the ground to the sky. Now let's jump into today's sit down with Lavelle and Tracie Hunt. I apologize for my voice. I'm trying to get it back.
Welcome to Beyond Business, where stories come alive. With guests from every corner, we're ready to dive. New episode every 5 days, new voices to share. Laughs and insights, we're all in this affair. Beyond Business. Come take a seat, join the conversation. It's a journey that's sweet. Life lessons learned and laughter from the heart. With every episode we're making a start.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Beyond Business. Joining me today is Lavelle and Tracie Hunt from, well, I know them as being from the Lincoln Theater, but I think they got their hands in a whole lot more. But anyway, thanks for joining me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. She knew up front that this was a video, so that's why she's ready.
Oh. Lies.
No. I got a couple a little cheat sheet here of stuff that I looked up that I'm going to reference.
Sure.
Because when I looked, so you guys were involved, or were you both involved in like heading up the restoration of the Lincoln?
Yeah, well, I was. I mean, she's just the wife of me. So, but Mark Scranton and I are the ones that are the primary ones that are in charge of renovating the theater.
How is that? Are you saying that like the process is still going?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably about 90% done. I mean, there's still stuff. There's still stuff that we're doing. I mean, it was a major undertaking.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, now that I got your number, I have some really, really cool footage of about like maybe week 2 of your demo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Where it was like, I'm sure you guys were probably like, what the fuck did we do here?
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, we've done a lot, and we are doing more. I mean, we got a project going right now in the VIP mezzanine concession area. So we've got it all gutted out and ripped apart and redoing that, and we've still got one wall to do up in the balcony, and then from there we're gonna start on our new box office and after hours venue.
Excuse me. The goal was start by just getting it so you could open it and host. And
exactly.
As you do it,
Yep.
Capacity's growing too, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we're starting to get some good crowds. We just had an event this past Thursday night, which, you know, to have an event during the week,
right,
and still get a good crowd. We had a big crowd for that. That was a ABBA tribute called Mama Mania, and they were fantastic. And then a couple weeks ago we had Billy Bob Thornton and had a near sellout there, and so yeah, we're getting some good crowds.
And everything just sell? They sell anything at the door? Everything sell at the door, or is it online pre-sell?
We do online pre-sales,
right,
and then we do sell at the door as well. But I mean, the idea is to sell tickets ahead of time,
right.
So we've got an idea where we're at. But
right.
I mean, there's always going to be walk-ups.
Sure. So what's been the biggest draw? Not even necessarily that you guys like the most. Matter of fact, what do you think? Not necessarily that you had to be a fan of, but just that everyone else was.
What was the Christmas show.
Yeah, Sidewalk Prophets. That's been the biggest one because that show, not only did it sell out and sell out quick, it oversold because a lot of them big shows that sell out, they'll build in an extra 10% for oversell in case, you got people that are sick or something comes up and they can't attend the event. And so instead of having empty seats, they all oversell. And so unfortunately that night, not only did all the original people show, but so did the 10%. So we had people standing, sitting in aisles, and everything else.
It's got to be gratifying, right?
Yeah,
I mean, to see
that one was our biggest sellout. But we've had several others. Jackal, their first year in, they were pretty much a sellout. And then, like I said, Billy Bob Thornton was real close to a sellout. I mean, just maybe 100 or so from being sold out. And then
Little River Band.
Yeah, Little River Band. It wasn't sold out, but it had about 800 or 900. And
how many does it hold?
1,100.
Really?
Yeah, with the new seating configuration, it holds 1,100. And then also we had a tribute to Bread. Remember the band Bread?
No.
Yeah, they were a band from the 60s, 70s era.
Okay.
And their first time in, which was 2 years ago, they sold 930 on a Monday night. Which is amazing.
So when you guys book shows, I'm guessing there's somebody. I mean, you have somebody that books people for you.
You're looking at him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even better. So is every show in your mind potentially a sellout?
Well,
or is there some that you're like, nah, we just want to sell over half and we're good? Or...
You'd like to think that everything's going to sell out. I mean, the entertainment, the quality of the entertainment that we're bringing in should sell out. But at the same time, we're in an area here that things don't sell out very often. But I think we're growing. I mean, more and more people from out of town are learning about us. I mean, you mentioned our new marketing director, Tammy. She's doing a great job marketing for us,
right.
and so we're getting the word out in some of the surrounding cities, which is what we need because you can't just rely on your hometown. I mean, you got to have surrounding cities.
And I think that's kind of what's cool is the people here locally, once they see that something there is, to say it's good, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that try to take place in the community that it's like, that was a good idea before it happened, but to have something that's successful, it makes you keep your eyes open and see if something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, even let's face it. I mean, the economy's not the best right now. I mean, the economy's, it's a little bit struggling. And, because I've even seen it with some of the crowds at the Devon, amphitheater. And I mean, their first few years that they were open, I mean, they just had a massive crowd. It didn't matter what the show was.
Right.
And this year I've seen that they've been down on some ticket sales on some of their different shows. That's
so
just
do you
the way
think
it is.
in that you strategically, do you make tickets a little bit cheaper to sell more, or is it like no, because then if you don't sell more, then you lost?
Yeah, I mean, we try to make our tickets very, very fair. I mean, we're having national acts where our average ticket is $35-40.
That's great.
And that's, I mean,
I was just going to say that your guys is comparatively,
Right.
you can't go to a show,
Right.
You know what I mean, for under $50-60.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this Thursday night, and this coming Thursday night, we've got Jefferson Starship.
Okay.
And then we got a local band opening up for them, C4.2. And I think our average ticket might be $35. And to see the quality of entertainment that people are going to see this Thursday night for $35, you can't go anywhere in the United States and see that kind of that kind of entertainment for that price.
Well, and I think that's kind of, I mean, you're on to something because you do realize that the local community, it's not going to be the only supporter, but it's still some of it. And if you price it to where you have to save and plan,
right?
You know what I mean? If you can spend $100 and you and your wife go to a show, that's
Right.
pretty freaking good.
Oh yeah,
You know, but if you make it so they're $100 a ticket,
right.
then you're only going to 2 shows a year.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, and the other thing is you got so much that's going on in Decatur. I mean, you hear people still to this day that'll say there's nothing to do around here, blah blah blah. But I mean, when you look at the Devon and the Lincoln and the, you did have the Avon with all their movies. Now, of course, they're gone now. But I mean, you still got the Civic Center that's got some shows and events there, and you've got
The Avon's closed.
Yeah, Avon closed their doors. Well, Skip Houston, the owner, passed away. And they just didn't have the people that could keep it running, and so yeah, it's done. Yep, so it's done.
You need to grab that.
Well, we've had a lot of people ask us about that, but no, we got our hands full with what we've
I'm
got.
sure.
I mean, I'm involved in so many other things besides the theater that
Sure.
it just I don't have the time.
Yeah.
I mean, but we and then you got Kirkland that's got events going on and stuff, and just. There's just so much entertainment.
Yeah, it
And
is easy to say there's nothing to do, but
Right.
there's a lot.
And people's only got so much disposable cash at the end
Right.
of the day to be able to do everything. So
Well, I mean, it's got to be. I mean, going into it, I don't know who's familiar with the renovation that's taken place, but we haven't even discussed it and don't need to, but I know for sure it wasn't cheap.
oh yeah. There's been hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on there. I mean, you look at just right off of the right out of the box at what Top Quality Roofing did to
start the game,
yeah,
right?
to start it, because that was where the main problem was that the leaky roof for so many years, and then the roof actually ended up caving in and stuff like that, and then
Trickle
of course,
down effect from
right,
there. Yeah.
and then of course the HVAC was all bad, so we put all new heating system in there. Air King did that, and so we've got that fixed, and now we're working on air conditioning and trying to keep that all up and running.
So, with you and Mark Scranton partnered up with this.
Yep.
So, what was the driving force? I mean, you guys both just local guys who had a love for arts, or I mean, what is the draw? I mean, is there a reason?
I've always been into live bands and live entertainment and stuff like that, and I'd been going into the Lincoln for years, and whenever they posted it that they were going to tear it down,
Right.
Mark had been involved in some stuff in the past also, fundraisers to raise funds to try to save the theater in the past. I mean, before we had thought about ever being part of ownership or anything like that. And so whenever we seen that it was posted, we both decided to put our heads together and see what we could do about trying to save the place, because there's so many different buildings in Decatur that get tore down.
Right.
And some need tore down, and honestly, the Lincoln probably did need tore down. It was in that bad a shape.
It was either that or you were going to get it, one or the other.
So,
Well, it's impressive. I mean, usually once something gets let go that far,
yeah,
it becomes a new structure, right?
it's definitely been a labor of love. There's been a lot of people that's put in a lot of hours there. I mean, our painters, Emmett and Vicki Dotson, they've redone all the plaster, and I mean, there's really not been 1 square inch of that theater that hasn't been touched, other than that one wall that I'm telling you about. Other than that, they've redone every wall in that place. And I mean, there's just been so much work. I mean, All Tech Electric, I mean, man, they have put hours and hours and hours of labor and new wiring and new lighting and this and that. I mean, just because everything was in such bad shape,
Yeah. It was almost, it was harder than a new build.
Yeah.
Way harder than a new build.
Exactly, because, with that, you got the city and you got all these codes and everything that you've got to go by, and here they're trying to grandfather us in on a lot of the old codes, and then you've got all the new codes, and so there's kind of a fine line there between the old and the new that you're trying to deal with, and so it made it kind of tough.
Yeah. So are you at a point where when you, last Thursday or this Thursday coming up, where when the show's going, you feel like you succeeded, or is it like, no, we're not done?
Yeah,
Or, you know what I mean? Does the press or does the box have to be complete?
Yeah, I mean
before-
every show we learn more. I mean we've got a great staff. I mean we've got our production team is second to none. I mean I'll put them up against anybody in the United States anywhere. And then now Tammy with our marketing, and I mean our whole volunteer staff. I mean from Tracie, my wife, who heads up the hospitality, to our marketing, to our just everything. I mean the cleanup crews and ticketing,
a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, and but every event we learn something new. But I mean, at the same time, we were enjoying the events because you can feel the energy that's in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
see people having fun.
The acoustics are just there, and the, like I said, the quality of entertainment that's coming in is as good as anywhere. I mean, you could go to Vegas and you won't see any better entertainment than what we've had in there, or Branson or Nashville or wherever you want to go. But yeah, and we've got a lot of fantastic shows coming. I mean, we've got some amazing shows coming. So
what is it, weekly, or I mean, what is your schedule? Do you try to have something every weekend, or
during the summer we slow down a little bit just because you got the Devon, and it doesn't make sense for us both to be having shows the same night. You know, I mean, so we try to be respectful of the Devon, and of course we're there. We're at the Devon, you know, about every show that they do. We're there for that as well. And but I mean, we're coming into our season now. I mean, as the Devon winds down, we wind up, and I think October we've got I think we got 12 or 14 events. We got 5 events this week.
So you do a little bit of everything there, because I believe that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was there maybe a movie release this Saturday?
That's right. That is exactly right.
Okay.
We've got the premiering of Trick and Treats. That's an indie horror film that was filmed all around Decatur and Macon County and Mount Zion surrounding areas. And Eric Hector is the producer and a director of that movie. And he started on that right about the time that COVID was taking place.
Okay.
And then here a year or so ago, he had a major health scare himself, and which caused some setback. And but he's healthy and doing well, and
Rocking and rolling.
The movie's all done, and you know all the editing and just all the stuff that they do to produce and make movies is done. And so so the red carpet walk will start at 5, and the movie starts at 7, and it is going to be really cool.
So any stage act is whether a movie premiere, whether it's a stand-up comedy, band, whatever you can do to perform.
Any type of a live performance.
Yeah.
Or we're doing some throwback movies like we did Jaws for the 50th anniversary. We did that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then so some throwback movies, and we may get into some new release movies.
Okay.
We're still kind of, twirling that around to see if we want to get into it, because I mean primarily we're a live venue, Right.
But around Christmas time, that'd be pretty easy to throw on some classics and go wear your pajamas and bring your blanket.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, we got a lot going on there. I mean, we just booked Chelsea Lynn, who is Trailer Trash Tammy. Just booked her.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, and the tickets went on sale for that 10 o'clock this morning. And the last I looked, we had sold over 250 today.
When does that show?
That is not till November 21st.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no doubt that'll sell out.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be hilarious, too.
And then we've got Ace Frehley from KISS coming back.
Okay.
And just a lot of good shows coming up.
So how do you do it? I mean, you just keep your ear? I mean, obviously you have to. I'm assuming you have a pretty wide range of taste.
Yeah, and it's not just my taste. I mean, if you're going to run a venue like that, I guess, you have to be able to have all different
knowledge for
types
the culture.
Of, yeah. And I mean, I've got a whole list of agents that I've became really close with, and they know what I like and what we need in there, and so they're coming to me every day with different talent.
So you put in the work now. It finally is making it so you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we have actually made a name for ourselves. I mean, there's not one booking agency that's not reaching out to us trying to put some type of an act into our place.
That's awesome.
And quality entertainment. You can see what we ramped up with. We started out with some local talent, and then our first national act was Jackal, and that was
Right.
pretty near a sellout. And then we've just kind of been going up from there. Although we have Jackal back every year, but we did decide to skip a year, and then we'll bring them back in 26. But yeah, here as soon as I skip, now all of a sudden everybody's, jumping on me like, how come Jackal's not coming back? How come Jackal's not coming
You're
back?
like, they are.
But yeah, it's all good. I mean, we're having fun with it. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean,
Right.
it's a lot of work. But I'll tell you what, if we didn't have the staff that we have, there's no way we could do it.
Takes a team, right?
Yep.
So, Tracie, you are in charge of hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that position was a position when he first got in? Did you guys collectively even know that was a thing that was going to have to
Nope.
be probably 80% of the importance of the industry is how people get taken care of when they come for an experience, right?
Right. But it came easy for me because I'm a mother, caretaker, so I think that's just how you have to be in hospitality. Just be kind and
Right. That's a gift.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be kind and just know that.
So
just-
what is it? What does it consist of? I mean, are you dealing with people, or are you kind of instructing staff, or are you
Oh no, just dealing with the
directly with?
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They come off their buses or
Yeah.
they come in from a flight and they just,
Is there a list ahead of time of what
yeah.
there is?
There's some that's kind of
Oh,
hideous.
this is
but-
great.
but
Give me
it's
one. You don't have to say who it is. Give me something random that you're like, can you believe this was asked for?
M&M's.
Well, please don't say, well, just one color.
Well, there was a couple that teased and said they wanted a certain color taken out.
Okay.
I mean, just like
Sure.
green.
Sure. Sure.
They didn't like green. Cigarettes, tobacco, just odd.
just
liquors.
random.
Yeah,
You clearly can just grab that
So,
somewhere.
yeah. But, I mean, there's been nothing crazy, would you
No,
say?
I mean, we had to have a doctor on staff for
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton, just in case. And he's in great shape. The guy is in amazing shape, but we still had to have a doctor
Oh, that was
available.
part of just in case.
Yeah, and what she's talking about is riders. I mean, we've got riders that we've got to go by, and she gets a hospitality rider that's got a list of all the foods and
Oh,
drinks.
that's what
and,
the list I was
Yep.
referring to. That's
Yep.
what it's
yeah,
called.
that's called a
Okay.
hospitality
Rider.
rider, and you get that for every act. It doesn't matter whether it's a tribute show or a national act.
And it don't matter if it's a one-liner or a list.
Yeah.
There's something on there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I try to treat everyone the same. It doesn't
Right.
matter if you're,
Right.
a hobo off the streets,
You're
I
just a
treat-
person
yep,
doing something cool.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's a gift. I mean, that's
Yep.
probably why you're good at it. Because I wouldn't. I would be terrible at it.
Oh,
I think he would too.
No, I, he was,
No, I'm
I
just
got
teasing.
the fun job, I say.
Well,
so.
no.
She gets to
but-
be down there with all the artists and everything, and
Well-
hang out with them and talk to them and all that.
But
good
the
stuff.
importance of them wanting to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think as if they're touring, then they're going to venues pretty regularly.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's pretty easy to pick out the ones that you like going to.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
And there's not a one of them that doesn't thank her and her staff for their hospitality on stage
they
while they're
rec- oh,
performing.
they
Every
recognize
single
it.
one of them,
Yeah.
they will
Oh, that's
recognize
great.
her and her staff on stage, and many of them has even called them out. Liz is her counterpart that helps her with with all the hospitality, and they will actually call Tracie and Liz's names out.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's it's rewarding at least,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But no, I asked if you knew that was a gig because that's what I was thinking. Even if you're passionate about something and you and Mark are going, hey, we can do this. It's
Yeah.
at the end of the day to go, holy crap, thank you, God, that we have them. But we didn't even know we were going to need 50 volunteers for every show or
right.
whatever. You know what I mean?
that's about where we're at.
Is it?
I think we got about 50 volunteers, don't we, Tracie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
It's a lot of moving parts.
Oh, it is. I
Yeah.
mean, you got ushers and you got stage hands. And,
Yeah.
I mean, people's got to load all that equipment in,
Right.
and load it all out after the show's done. I mean, there's been some of these bands that's come in with semi-loads of stuff. And, so, yeah, we just had, actually, it was Billy Bob Thornton. The band that opened up for them had 2 tour buses, plus you had Billy Bob Thornton. So there was 3 tour buses in that back alley behind the Lincoln Theater.
Testing the space, huh?
Yeah. So
How
pretty
cool
amazing.
is that, though?
We had Get the Lead Out. That's one of the premier Led Zeppelin tribute bands.
Yep.
And they had 1 semi full of equipment plus their tour bus. So just amazing.
And so do they unload it? I mean,
Well,
you know what I mean? Or do you guys?
They've
how's that
got
work?
somebody that's in charge of unloading it,
take
but
that
we've
shit
got
up.
to we've got to provide the stagehands.
Is that right?
And we do. We've got a great staff of stagehands. Doug Hicks has been around there forever. I mean, he's been around that theater longer than I've been around there, and he's our stage manager. And of course, he also works at the Devon, also as
Right.
a stagehand. And we put together a day sheet that tells basically it's a schedule
Yep.
of what's going to take place and when, and we've build the staff to that, and everything goes great.
So this might be an absolutely ridiculous question, but you didn't do this to make money, did you?
No,
I mean, not.
no,
I mean, it just doesn't.
it's a hobby. It's a hobby, but eventually,
I mean, obviously,
There's-
eventually,
right.
but-
Eventually, there's some things that will come out of it. I mean, the theater's doing well now. I mean, it's doing very well. But obviously, there's not enough money there to
Right.
take a salary out of it or this or that. But Mark and I own the building to the north of it, which is the former Oddfellows,
Yeah.
which is where our new box office is going to be and stuff like that. And we own that.
Okay.
And so once that gets opened up, Mark and I will actually start making money off of that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, there's going to be a pre and post venue there as well. So, like, you got, somebody coming in, some national act, like, say, for instance, Jefferson Starship, and maybe you've got a little comedian on stage or something over there in the Oddfellows Hall, or somebody playing an acoustic guitar and serving food, and then so
Gotcha.
they're in from out of state or this or that, and so they're looking for something to do prior to the show starting, and then they'll go to the show, and then sometimes these shows are over at 9:30, and these people aren't ready to go home yet, so we'll have something that will start up and go an hour and a half or something like that.
Is this a new vision, or has this kind of been a vision? That
No,
it's-
that's been part of the
Yeah.
vision since we got the Oddfellows Hall.
I think that's just commendable to go,
Yeah.
hey, it's going to be a long road, but
Yeah.
we're passionate about it.
Yeah, anybody that knows Mark knows that he's into barbecue.
Yeah.
And so 343 Barbecue will have their own kitchen in the back of that.
Oh, good idea.
And then we're going to put a pizza place in there as well. And then, of course, we'll have the box office, and we'll have a little stage and a little dance floor and stuff like that. And that'll also help us out with our wedding receptions
What's
and stuff like that.
timeline on this? Is
Well,
there a timeline?
The plans are pretty much done.
It's go time.
We're waiting on some funding and some grants to come through, and we've got our names in for several grants that we've applied for, and so soon as we hear back on some of those, we'll start moving forward stuff.
Because
Start-
it's
start
considered
getting
historical, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, and that's like I said, that's the former Oddfellows. I mean, it's a neat building in
Yeah.
itself. And then upstairs, eventually we might have some apartments or
Sure.
or some condos or something up there that could also double as places for the artists to stay when they
Yeah.
come in town.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, you guys are like producing and utilizing space that a lot of us don't even know exists.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And you go, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's a great, what you just laid out for that building is
Right.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it's there. I mean, all the vision and the plans are there. I mean, there'll be another bank of bathrooms in there. We want to put 8 more bathrooms in there.
Right.
And then there'll be a doorway that goes from the lobby of the Lincoln right into there.
Ah.
And
so you don't have
that
to go
way,
outside. You
that's
can
right.
just go.
So, But yeah, that's the big plans, and then once that happens, then Mark and I can really start seeing some reward for the efforts that we put into it. Because
decade of
we put a lot of efforts and work into this place.
Yeah. Well, no, that's good. I mean, it should end up being like that. But yeah, that's what I'm like. Man, you can't give people affordable entertainment and make money.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's commendable. I'm just saying, I think that's what works, though.
Yeah.
Because you could double your prices and then you could sell 300 tickets.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we're just starting to get our following built up. I mean, a lot of people just love that Lincoln. I mean, they love the acoustics. They just love, the intimacy of being able to sit close to the artist.
what's that called? Like Coliseum style seating or whatever, to where, you know what I mean? It kind of goes up from the stage.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
it's just basically it's an orchestra, you've got the orchestra main floor, and then of course your mezzanine and balcony.
Yeah.
But it's just basically it's theater seating, and but yeah, I mean it's a neat place. It really is. It's got a lot of history there.
So you're in, is that Chevy Museum? Is that yours?
Yep. That's another one of my brainchilds, Chevrolet Hall of Fame Museum, and we opened that up back in March of 2009.
Okay.
So another hobby. So
I went to a car show, Camaro show out here recently. And that's when I established, I'm like, wait, this is his too?
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a nice collection of cars in there, and lots of memorabilia. I mean, that's one of the things that we've got over a lot of other car museums is the memorabilia. You could stand in there for days and look at memorabilia, and we don't mess with anything that's reproduction. I mean, everything is original stuff, and that's so that's why it's there. But I mean, there's a lot of supporting businesses that support that museum also.
Are you guys both born and raised here?
I was born in Taylorville and raised in kind of Macon and Blue Mound area.
Right.
And she was born here in Decatur.
Yeah. Did you go to the Lincoln Theater back in the day? Or do you remember that at all? Or?
Yeah, Lincoln and the Avon.
Yeah. Let me interrupt this conversation for just a quick second to shout out and plug the sponsors of the show. Aerial Elite Solutions. When it comes to drone technology, no one does it better. From solar inspections to construction monitoring to live event coverage and real estate showcasing, AES brings the sky to your side with unmatched quality, precision, and speed. Reach out to flyaes.com to elevate your business today. Midwest Lightning Rods. For over 9 decades, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses from one of nature's most destructive forces. When lightning strikes, they make sure you're covered the right way, the safe way. Contact MLR today at lightningstrikes-weprotect.com and see how you can become part of the community protected by MLR. Support local, trust the best. AES and MLR, excellent from the ground to the sky. Now let's jump back into it. I think that, because I've had this discussion with people a lot, because we'll always wonder, like when we were in our early 20s, we were always ripping bar hopping and all that shit. Well, it's almost like the younger generation doesn't leave home anymore, but the 35 to 55, now they want stuff to do.
Right.
Whether their kids are finally grown or they can, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
To where it used to be a lot of a younger crowd out now, and you can see it at the Devon, you can see it everywhere, to where it is kind of more of a, not a bunch of young kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not necessarily terrible.
Oh, yeah. No, there's if you look at the age demographic of the Devon, I mean, I've seen people there from teens all the way up into their 80s.
Right.
And they're all having a good time.
Heck,
I mean, Decatur is just blessed to have that Devon amphitheater.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
really cool.
That was really, really just super fantastic at what he did to be able to fund that project. I mean, and then it turned out so well.
Right. And then right up the hill, they did like the water park and all that, just to have something. I mean,
the Buffett Foundation has just been a dream to Decatur and Macon County.
Right.
So
yeah, he touched a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you look at the Law Enforcement Training Center, which we actually get some business out of that as well. I mean, a couple times a month they take the new recruits and the cadets and after they've been in, I believe, 6 weeks in their training, they'll take them out on the town and they take them someplace out to eat, and then they bring them to the Lincoln for a movie.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that happens a couple times a month. In fact,
Oh,
we got
that's
one
cool.
scheduled next Wednesday night, or Tuesday or Wednesday night. So yeah. So I mean, it's got that trickle down effect.
Right.
You know, I mean, the Lincoln. It is amazing. If you come downtown when we have one of our big shows going on, I mean, downtown is just hopping.
Right.
And the amount of revenue that we're bringing in to downtown with the restaurants and, gas stations and hotels. I mean, every restaurant is completely full downtown when we have our big shows. I mean,
And it's obvious because
Yeah.
that was huge. Again, somehow it used to always be packed downtown.
oh yeah.
Then it was nothing. Yeah, now you guys provide a
Yeah.
reason.
Well, if you don't have a solid downtown in your city,
Right.
which is your nucleus, your city's probably not going to thrive. You got to
That's true.
have that downtown, and we have a great downtown. I mean, we've got great friends that live in Springfield, and I got friends that live in Champaign, and they're envious of our downtown.
Right.
I mean, back in the day, Springfield and Champaign both had great downtowns,
Yeah.
but they're envious of our downtown now just because there's so much down there. I mean, you got 5 or 6 or 7 high-end restaurants and
Yep.
some sports bars and the Lincoln Lounge. I mean, it's just Dell's Popcorn. I mean, Merchant Street all along there has got
you can go
neat stuff.
park at 4 in the evening and spend your
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's so neat whenever they have that Christmas walk. They
Yes.
just kind of shut up all the streets off downtown, and
Yep.
everybody walks from one business to the other, and,
Yeah.
and it's really, really neat. But yeah, I mean, we have the restaurants telling us that they are so glad that the Lincoln is back open, because once the Devon opened up, a lot of people were eating out on that side of town, and
Sure.
it was kind of seemed like it was taking some business away from downtown Decatur, and so now they're kind of seeing that that's being made back up because
Yeah.
of Lincoln being open, so which is nice.
What do you do by trade?
I'm an insurance agent.
I thought so.
Yeah, so been an insurance agent for 30 years now, and so yeah, been in that business a long time, and I still do it.
Right.
So I don't know how I find time to do it, but
Gotta pay the bills,
I
man.
make time because that's where the bills are paid, and I've been with the same company that whole time too. So Washington National Insurance Company out of Carmel, Indiana.
What kind of insurance you sell?
We sell supplemental cancer and heart attack insurance.
Ooh, that's a
And
niche.
every family will go through that eventually. Maybe they don't pass away from it, but they'll have a bout with cancer, or maybe they have a bypass surgery or this or that, and that's what our company does. And the neat thing about our company is we have a return of premium feature that no other company has. We give them all their money back, even if they use the policy. 20 years or age 75, whichever comes sooner. And
Really?
whenever I seen that and presented it to my wife after going through the interview with the company, I literally told them, I said, there's some kind of a catch here, because there's no way a company can do this. Went home and told her, and she was skeptical, and same thing that I thought, there's just no way. And 30 years later, I'm still here, and I've delivered not hundreds of dollars and not thousands of dollars of return of premiums, but literally millions of dollars in return of premiums.
Oh, you've had the people stick for 20 and go here.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So,
how
yeah.
cool is that?
Yeah, so that's actually about all I do now is deliver return of premium checks. I've been with the
Really?
company that long.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've been through all the
Oh, you're the
training
bearer
and-
of good news.
Exactly.
That's cool.
So yeah, just it's amazing company. Other companies, Aflac and combined insurance companies. A lot of these other little companies have tried to do what we do, and they just can't do it.
Right.
They just can't make it work. And we've not only done it for years, but we've taken it to the next level. We've even got a new cancer policy out now. Same way, gives them all their money back regardless of claims. But now, even if both of them would die before the return of premium, their children get the money back. which is just
Yeah.
unheard of.
That's like
And,
life insurance.
1 out of 2 people have cancer, and 1 out of less than 2 have heart problems and heart conditions. So
It's
pretty
real
amazing.
life.
Yeah, pretty amazing. So
Yeah.
that's what we do.
That'd be tough to. I've always thought that. Like I had a sister for years that worked at. She was the one calling trying to sell caskets,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that would be. But she did really well.
Yeah.
But it was just like,
It
how do you
sounds-
have that
Exactly.
conversation?
It sounds kind of morbid, but at the same time, I mean, people die. I mean, so they
gonna
got to have
happen.
This is true.
They got to have
yeah.
a casket.
Well, and that's it. If someone would have called me when I was 25, I'd hung up on them. Now I'm like, speak up.
Yeah.
How much did you say?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just perspective, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Do you work?
No. Well,
Yes.
at home, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Is your Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, that's that. I forgot he was back there.
Yeah.
So what do you want to see happen at the Lincoln? I mean, is your goal? Do you want to remain like doing what you're doing, or
Absolutely. Yeah.
you love it?
I love it. I like being down in, I call it the dungeon. So I
Okay.
like being in the dungeon, and I'm a private person, so that's perfect job for me.
You don't need to be out in the
Nope.
limelight,
Nope.
high fiving,
Nope.
shaking hands.
So, I want to see it grow, and I'm also kind of ready to slow down too.
So you've seen it. I mean, obviously you've been there too. So
Yeah.
what's your take? I mean, you've seen day one when it looked like, matter of fact, day one was probably okay compared to like day 15 where it was tore up and you're like, what the fuck is
Well,
going on?
exactly. I thought he was crazy when they started doing this.
Did you
and,
tell him that?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking
And,
your crazy ass to the theater, huh?
Every day.
And then I don't know, Emmett, our painter, I mean, he is, wow. I mean, walking in there months after he got finished, it was like, wow, this
Yeah.
is amazing. And,
Yeah, Emmett and his wife Vicky are just, I mean, I don't know how many nights they were in there till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, like
So
I said,
what's the trick to building that? How do you get, how do
Well-
you find a bunch of people? They can't just be buddies because
Yeah.
buddies only go so far.
Yeah, I mean, they are buddies of mine, but at the same time, they're also contractors that I've used
Yeah.
for a long time. I mean, I have rental properties
Sure.
and other businesses, obviously, and I mean, you're always needing a plumber, you're always needing an electrician.
Oh, so you had some
painters.
resources kind of lined up going in.
And between Mark and I, there's nobody in this town we don't know.
Right.
I mean, between the relationships that Mark Scranton has and the relationships that I have, there's literally nobody we don't know in this town.
Right.
I mean, nobody. I mean,
Yeah.
from roofers to, I mean, Mark is just like me. He owns multiple businesses, been successful for a lot of years. And,
Yep.
and between the contractors that he knows, I mean, he's the one that actually got top quality roofing from the people he knew there, and they spent probably a month and a half redoing that roof, and
Yeah.
that was the first thing that had to be done. You had to start from the top, work your way down. And then, I've known Steve Fisher that owns Air King
Yeah.
forever, and
Steve's a good
they
guy.
they designed all of our in-floor heat and did all that work, and I'm really, really good friends with the Romano family, and Jim Romano is one of my mentors, and he's the one that designed the whole new flooring system that we've got with all the heat and
Yeah.
everything like that, and
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that people don't even understand.
I mean,
right?
people
Yeah.
don't even have a clue
Right.
of how many hours and how much work has went into that Lincoln Theater. I mean, it's
To it feeling comfortable.
yeah, and for years, 30, 40, 50 years, it's had heating problems. You couldn't go to an event in there during the winter without freezing your
Yeah,
rear end
it's
off.
part of the deal.
And we don't have that problem no more. I mean, you're setting on the heat.
Yes.
So
Yes. It was designed probably the only way it could be correctly.
exactly, and that also allowed us to be able to have different kinds of seating configurations. We can either have standing room only, or we can have tables and chairs, or we can have chairs, or we can have, every other level can have tables and chairs. And
So do you change the configuration
we do
per show?
a lot. Yeah. For all the concerts, it's the same. But like we've got a lot of corporate Christmas parties and stuff like that coming up, and weddings and different things like that. And it's amazing to see how we can go from all seats to chairs and tables and things like that to be able to outfit these different kinds of events that we have coming in. We've got, That's What She Said from the Heartland Community Foundation, and then we've got, chamber events. We've got, Heritage Foundation next door. We've got their event Wednesday night of this week. Tomorrow night we got the Catholic radio movie. And that was another one that for years they'd been doing their movies over at the Avon. Well, since the Avon closed down, they're going to start doing it at our place every year now.
Okay.
So their first one is tomorrow night. And there's just so many events. Of course, now with the Decatur Club closing, we picked up a couple of their events.
On movie night, are you guys selling like popcorn and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have the best popcorn in town.
Okay.
Period. So,
All right. So it's movie. It's movie night.
It's
Yeah.
movie
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
There's no greater place to see a movie than there because, 80,000 watts of power and a massive screen.
Yeah.
You can't get any better than that.
So is that where, obviously it's very time consuming, but is that where your time is spent? Or is it like, are you able to
unfortunately,
block and not do that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, too much of our time is spent there. But don't get me wrong. We do a lot of stuff. We take vacations, and we're involved in everything.
Right.
From racing to other concerts to cars. We're into cars. Both exotic and classic cars and stuff like that. So we're always going to some kind of an event or a concert or a car show or some kind of an event. Yeah.
You guys are good at living.
Yep.
So I guess I was going to ask, what's it like with this venture working side by side? But it seems like you guys are just pretty a solid team no matter what. That's who you're going to hang out with when you're not working.
I'll let you answer that question first.
We do good together. Don't you think?
Yeah. She gets perturbed pretty easy. She thinks, but I don't sleep. If I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep at night, that's it. Somebody has to do what I do, and I need about 10 more myself. I've got several more of myself. Norm Scranton, which is Mark's brother, he's stepped up, and he's our operations manager now, and he does a lot to help me out. And then, of course, Tammy is doing all the marketing, and then I've got Kelly Burbridge that does a lot behind the scenes for, making credentials, and we're actually training her now to start doing some of the back end stuff with booking the bands.
Yeah.
And, somebody's got to take care of booking rooms and flights, and there's just so much behind the scenes stuff that people don't even know about.
Well, I guess that's what I was thinking is as you're getting to the end of the restoration,
Mm-hmm.
and which makes it a great idea that you guys started with space where you could have events on a smaller scale and grow it as you guys finished, and you're learning the ropes to where essentially when the build gets done, you have all the keys to be able to pass to someone who has the time. Or
and that'll happen eventually. Mark and I can't do it forever,
Right.
and I'll look forward to the day where, hopefully it'll continue to thrive like it is now and even better. But I'll look forward to the day where we can go sit down and enjoy a show ourselves instead of me running around like a monkey.
Go snag some $35 tickets and come have fun.
Yeah.
So,
Do you guys have a son that's involved?
We do.
I feel
our
like
son,
I met and talked to
and
him
our
a couple
daughter.
years ago.
Yeah, our son Kalen, who's got his own business, and he's a young entrepreneur. Trying to.
What
build.
business did he start?
Well, he's been involved in quite a few things, but now he's in the used car business.
Okay.
So he's got a a used car lot right in front of the museum out there in the former Quick Lube building out there. So that's where he's at, and he's also got some rental properties himself, and his partner is a real big real estate investor.
Okay.
And so he helps him with a lot of that and stuff like that. So anyway, he does good. And then our daughter, she is the office manager, and she's an accountant for L.A. Myers.
Okay.
So she's been there for, how long has she been there now? 10, 12 years?
About 12.
Yeah, so 12 years. And so she heads up their office for them and does a great job. And she is the one that does all of our ticketing at the Lincoln Theater. So it's a
so
family
by
affair.
default, the family's in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the same way with Mark's family. I mean, his family's all involved in it, and some of his workers and stuff are involved in it too. But yeah, Mark and Amy, they run all the concessions, and he takes care of all the ordering, and he also does all the food.
Right.
So all these artists, along with that hospitality writer that Tracie's in charge of, we've got to feed these artists. And so Mark does all that.
Oh, they show up ready to eat supper, huh?
Oh yeah, they're
For
ready.
real?
They're ready to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So anyway, but yeah, Mark.
But is it catering style? I mean, they eat there, or do you guys take them somewhere?
I mean, we've got a green room downstairs that
Perfect.
we can see. How many people can we seat at our green room table?
Probably 18.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we can seat, 16, 18 around that big table down in the green room, and they love it. They're just like one big family. And, we've always got an opening act that'll open up for the national acts, and the opening acts love it that they get a set at the same dinner table with the national
That's big
artists
time.
and eat dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a big family, and so, but Mark preps and cooks all the food for all the artists and everything, and then, of course, Tracie and Liz,
That's good eating.
they'll serve it and stuff like that. But yeah, we've the fact of the matter is, if there's ever anything left over, they scoop it all up and it goes right onto their tour bus.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. I mean.
Well, it sounds like everything you say is more things to do, but you're creating an experience for the artists as well as the people going to watch
absolutely.
the show.
Well, we just didn't want to see this place be tore down.
Yeah.
I mean, you imagine a hole right there between the Lincoln Lounge and the Oddfellows or the Heritage
it'd be weird.
Center. I mean, it'd be weird, but that's what was going to happen. I mean, it was very close.
So
to
I'm
happening.
correct. Is the Heritage the description you were giving earlier? That's the Heritage building, right?
That is.
Okay.
Well, not the Oddfellows.
Oh.
Next to the Oddfellows. So right next door to the Lincoln, to the north.
Oh yeah.
Walk out of the Lincoln,
Yep.
walk into the next door.
Yeah.
That's the former Oddfellows.
I believe that was the old Quiggles.
No, Quiggles.
Furniture.
The Heritage was the old Quiggles, but
What's going in the Heritage? Isn't Heritage moving?
They're
Over by St. T, I believe.
Yeah, that's what the plans are, and hopefully that happens. That would really
That'd be a good look down there.
Yeah, but yeah, they're looking to move into the former Venture building or K's Merchandise, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I mean, there's a lot of different speculation on what's going to take place with the Heritage Center right now. And I'm not really. I mean, I know more than I'm permitted to say because that's part of a major master plan for downtown. And,
okay, let's just say, will it stay something? Will it have something to do with the public?
It will
benefit.
It will
Okay.
Absolutely, and
not like the Heritage's benefit. I meant like entertainment wise.
And then also the Lincoln Theater has also acquired the former YMCA building behind it.
Okay.
And now eventually, and maybe even yet this year, you'll see that tore down, and then that will become a parking lot, and then hopefully eventually become a parking garage. So.
Dude. You guys are on it.
Yeah, so there's some master plans for
Has
downtown.
it been that way?
Yeah.
I mean, was there a 20-year plan?
There was. I mean, the major master plan goes all the way back to Mick Andreas. Of course, the Andreas family owns a lot of the properties, the buildings downtown, and I know that Mick. I mean, I even had some conversation with Mick before he unfortunately passed away, that of what his master plan would be for downtown Decatur. And I think Ben and Regan and Sally and the family are seeing that plan out.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
anyway, so I think you're going to see more and more development down there that really will put Decatur on the map.
Yeah.
And it'll make the Lincoln and our place next door thrive even more so. I mean, it would turn Decatur into a whole completely different city.
Yeah. Downtown does look currently. It looks good. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just like anyone anywhere. It's just it's our normal. But it's like, well, if you pay attention when you go to Springfield now,
Oh, yeah.
and you kind of go, oh, what's missing?
Yeah, well,
Or
most,
go to
most of
Champaign. If you're
downtown
not by
Springfield
Big
is
Grove,
boarded up,
then
right?
you're screwed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have that. I mean, that's yeah. I think they're doing good. You guys are
Well, we got
definitely
Central
helping.
Park in there, and the
Yeah.
transfer house. Terry, my good friend Terry Hamill. She went through all the renovations with that place.
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, I love Terry.
got that all done, and it just. I mean, that's the Central Park is great. I mean,
Right.
they have so many. That's saying there's another thing. And we talk about the Lincoln and the Devon and the the Civic Center and Kirkland and all these other places. Well, now you got Central Park too that's doing
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
all
Oh, yeah. They
the
got
time.
stage down.
You got Arts in Central Park. I mean, there's just so many events, and I know that Terry and Mark, Terry Hamill and my partner Mark Scranton, I know they've got plans for a major blues and barbecues fest down there, which would do very, very well.
Right. So do you know Blake Reynolds, Main Place Realtor?
Yeah.
Ballhead dude. Either way,
Yeah.
he does a thing every week, and he does it like he said. I do it kind of just as a shut the fuck up. What's there to do this weekend?
Right.
Every Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And he names 30 things.
Absolutely.
I mean, it
Well-
is like, hey, nothing to do this weekend. He goes, I started off doing it just as a shut up, saying there's
Right.
nothing to do. He goes,
Right.
but now it's like, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
You like sports?
And
There's 5 games.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and the Convention and Visitors Bureau, they
Yeah.
have that Thursday night or
Yep.
Thursday deal where they list all the events that are coming
Yeah.
up for the weekend and everything.
There's no
Tanya over
shortage of
there
stuff.
at DACVB does that. So, but yeah, there's so much to do around Decatur. I mean, the boat races. I mean, it just everything.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm definitely coming in November to see the comedian. She's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
I've seen her several times.
Yeah, our daughter Misty is Facebook friends with her, and that's actually kind of how we got her. I mean, whenever it canceled in Peoria because of that venue shutting their doors, my daughter seen that and actually went out there on her Facebook page and said that she needs to come to Lincoln Theater, and the agent picked that up and actually was already one of my agents, and they reached out to me and said, hey, you got this date open, and we did. So that's how it came about.
So maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, there was they have a thing they do. It's called the Comic Invasion. It comes to
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Golden Fox.
They came to us once. Yeah, we just didn't think we had enough space for them.
So I thought it was the opposite because I was sitting here talking to the dude who like runs it, him and like the stage guy. Basically, I kind of just reached out. I go, hey, I do a podcast in the town you're coming to. He goes, can we come before, like, how close are you to where we're going? I'm
Right.
I'm down the road. So they showed up at like 3 and stayed for like 3 hours.
I'll be darned.
But yeah, at the end, I said something about, I go, well, if you guys are selling out over there, I go, how many seats? He goes, 100. And I go, oh. Well, man, have you looked into? I didn't know if you got how
Right.
it worked. I just said, have you looked into the Lincoln Theater? And he goes,
Yeah.
He knew what I was talking about and goes, we'll make it look like we don't have anybody watching us. Like he's like, we are only going to get
they
100.
reached out to
We're going
us.
to get 150 people. We're not going to get 1,000. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, they reached out to us, and I mean, I think Mark went. Wasn't it a 2-day event at the
So they every
Civic
month.
Center?
No. So they do Golden Fox monthly. They
Okay,
send,
so that's a different event then.
maybe it is.
I think the one I was talking about was the one that was at the Civic Center that was like comics and I don't know, it was all different kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Comic books and stuff. But
Okay.
anyway, they reached out to us, and I think Mark said they ended up having like over 1,000 people or something over there.
Oh yeah, no, the ones I'm talking about was like, we're doing good to fill up a bar.
Really?
I'm like, oh. But as I looked them up, I mean, they tour. So what they do is, which is a brilliant idea. The dude's a comedian, and he has traveled. He's probably 50, and he's done it for 20, 30 years. So he has a roster of comedians he's met. Well, he just forms a team and goes, I'm starting a show called Comic Invasion. He goes to Golden Fox and says, once a month, we'll send 2 new comics. Every month, 2 new comics.
I'll be darned.
And then they do that in Wisconsin and in Iowa and Indiana, and they go. And so it is like these comics are kind of just taking a tour.
Right.
And it's the same company
We've seen
doing
some of that.
So it's pretty neat. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Dude, you should try to get in. And he goes, oh, it looked like we don't have anybody watching.
Yeah,
us.
and that's the thing. We feel bad because there's so many local bands that just want to play the Lincoln Theater, but the thing of it is if they're used to playing like the clubs and the pubs in town, you go there and you have 30, 40, 50, 60 people. I mean, it's
the opposite effect of what you were going
exactly.
for.
And
thought you were going to feel like a rock
60 people
star.
in a bar looks good,
Right.
But then you bring 60 people to Lincoln and
True.
it looks like you don't even have your lights on. I
Right.
mean, it just
Yeah.
So I really do try to use local talent though for our opening acts. I
Sure.
mean, I've gave a lot of the local bands some great opportunities, and some of them have done well because of it. I mean, Solid Gold, them guys opened up for Little River Band, and then they opened up for Pablo Cruz, and they done so well and had such a large standing ovation that we actually gave them their own show.
Oh.
And so they headlined their own show, and then we let them pick their own opening act.
Hell yeah.
So it gives them an opportunity to play over a large sound system,
Yeah.
big light show, and have a big crowd. And when they had their own show, they had about 500 people there.
Oh, nice.
So they're in a bar
That feels
indicator
good.
that'll hold 500
No,
people. You know what I'm saying?
no.
So that's what we try to do. We try to use local talent for the opening acts and stuff. And
it does make sense. I mean, it sounds good to want to play the Lincoln Theater,
Yep.
unless you go
Yep.
there with 900 seats and you have 40 people.
Exactly.
Then you're like, well, thanks for coming, Mom.
Yeah, and even some of the regional bands. I know we've got Decade of Decadence, and some of them bands that come in, and I tell them, I said, you guys play around a lot. I mean, you're a bigger scale band, but you still play a lot of the bars and the
Right.
bigger clubs and stuff like that. So I said, we need to come up with some type of a theme that's going to make people want to come and spend the money to buy tickets to see you doing something different than just playing in a bar. And so that's what we've done. We've came up with
Create a
some
show,
of these different, 70s versus 80s and 80s versus 90s. And now this year we're doing it with Mike Wilcott's new band called Neon Rodeo. They're 90s country tribute. And so we've paired them up with Decade of Decadence, which is an 80s. So this year it's going to be 80s hair versus 90s country.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll do good. It'll be a great show.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. I mean, we've got a Monkees tribute coming up. We've got a Linda Ronstadt tribute coming up that with Tristan, what's her name? Tristan McIntosh or something like that. Tristan McIntosh. She was an American Idol finalist. And
So
she's,
your website just has the roster on it.
oh yeah,
Everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. LincolnSquareTheater.com.
And if it's booked, you can buy tickets for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, there's some stuff. We got a major announcement happening Wednesday morning. I can't remember if it's at 10 o'clock or at noon, but I mean a major.
Coming up.
Yeah.
This coming Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday. It's for a rock band,
Okay.
national act, and they're huge, and so we're real excited for everybody to hear who that is. We put a teaser out there, and of course everybody's trying to guess who it is, and
Okay.
I even
Well, this isn't going to come out till after that. if you care.
Yeah, I can't do
Okay,
it.
okay.
I can't do it.
Yeah. No,
I
get
can't
it.
be fined by my agent.
Oh,
if
yeah,
it
right.
Slipped, if it slipped
When
out.
was that recorded? Right.
Yeah. So,
No, I get it. I'm excited to hear too now.
but no, we're excited. I mean, we got a lot of great stuff coming up and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah. Well, you're doing it big. You guys are doing great, and I just think that's it. To know what goes on behind the scenes is huge. And,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a bunch of work. It's expensive, tedious hobby
Yeah.
of just wanting people to have fun.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wanting people to get together, enjoy life, enjoy each other, enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. It's people giving a shit about people is severely lacking.
Yeah,
A lot.
I agree.
So to see people that go, let's just have fun, man.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I mean, it's refreshing.
Right.
It's
Well-
easy to be an asshole
Yeah.
if you want to be,
Yeah.
or if you just don't want to deal with people. But yeah, good for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that someday, somebody will look back and say, hey, they made a difference. They gave
You're doing it.
They gave us some classy entertainment, and I mean,
Oh, they're saying it already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. I just thought you and Mark were the guys behind it. And it's like, no, that's it. They're the guys. Well, not that's it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you guys have a great team. But
yeah, we do. Yeah. And Mark and I don't want to take the credit for any of it, because without the team that we've got and the contractors that came in and did what they did, I mean,
it takes it all. It takes your dream and your team.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, when you look at all these contractors at what they've done, and a lot of them didn't charge us anything but materials. I mean, Top Quality Roofing didn't charge us anything, period.
That's just a huge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's why they are the company that they are.
Sure.
I mean, they are the premier commercial roofing company, not just in Decatur, around Central Illinois.
This is true.
I mean, same way with Air King. I mean, I'm in Bloomington. I'm in Champaign. I literally was over in Indiana. I forgot to tell Steve this. I didn't know if I'd be getting somebody in trouble or what. But
Somebody's got your truck over there.
I'm in Indiana last week, and I pass an Air King truck. And I'm like, wonder if Steve knows about that.
Right.
And I'm like, no, they're really over here working,
yeah.
And so.
Oh, he's got a hell of it. He's got both TQ and both. They're both solid, really solid companies.
Yeah, and Steve and his wife Debbie, they just sponsored Billy Bob Thornton. They were our corporate
that's
sponsor.
awesome.
And I mean they stepped up and paid the money to be the presenting sponsor.
That is
and
cool.
And they had a good time because
Yeah.
With that sponsorship you get the opportunity to get so many tickets, and
Yeah.
you get to meet the band, and you get this, and you
The
get
hospitality
that.
coordinator's
Exactly.
nice to you.
Yeah, and so
Actually,
anyway,
Mark should have been here. You guys would have been here all night.
yeah.
Really.
But anyway,
I'll wrap up. You got anything? Obviously, we got your website, and when this comes out, there'll be a link for them to click and go see your roster and what else. But
yeah, I mean, people just need to keep going on LincolnSquareTheater.com, and I know Tammy and some of the others in the crew are real big on social media for the Lincoln Square Theater.
Yep.
And man, I'll tell you, I
was going to tell you that they're
day.
doing good. Like I participate a lot, and yeah, you guys are there. Whoever's doing it, you know what I mean. It's important that we see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As we're scrolling, that whoever's doing your shit makes it so we all see it.
Right.
And it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't know who it was, but
yeah.
it was good.
That's
good.
Tammy. She's
Yeah,
doing all
that's
them
good.
videos. I mean,
That's good.
I mean, some of that stuff. I mean, even some of the artists are like, "Wow, who's doing that?"
That's
I
cool.
mean, I had one of my agents reach out to me just a couple weeks ago. It was she did 2 of these videos for Jefferson Starship.
Yep.
And of course, their predecessor to Jefferson Starship was Jefferson Airplane. And she did one where it's an airplane flying in, and then it's like somebody reaches out and catches that airplane with their hand.
And it goes like that.
And then, and then lets go of it, and it explodes into Jefferson Starship,
Heck yeah.
and the agent's like, hey, one of the marketing guys for the band is wanting to know who did that, and so that's pretty cool when you get stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
But
it's good quality.
Tammy's just amazing.
Yeah,
at
I
that
just
stuff.
recently met Tammy, and she seems like she's
and
a hustler.
her and her company also just did our brand new website. So I don't know if you've had a chance to
beautiful.
go out there and look at that, but
Okay.
it's amazing too. So
'Cause
and
she,
she's just going to keep adding to it.
She does some of everything: production.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe publishing.
Everything.
Everything.
She's a writer herself too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I see you got one of Marcy's books over there.
Oh, I got a couple.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dim the lights and dig into this
Yeah,
thing.
I grew up with Marcy. Her and I went to school together. We're in the same class together, and her
She
dad
was
her
cool,
dad was
man.
one of my teachers. So
I had no idea anything about her until she started talking, and then I'm like, "Oh wait." She goes, "You don't know what I write, huh?" I go, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, she was fun. I mean, yeah, she's another one she's a firecracker, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she had posted a picture or a video of Billy Bob Thornton going
Oh, yeah.
on stage or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, she did.
She said something and he waved at her, and I'm
Well,
like,
so
really?
Tammy, and her are really good friends, and Tammy has brought her in to help her with some
Sure.
of the marketing and stuff for the Lincoln, and
Yeah.
so it's such a big deal to get Billy Bob Thornton here. I mean,
Yeah.
here he's, some people would say that he's in the middle of his career, but I mean, heck, he's right at the hype. I mean, Landman is one of the biggest drama series on TV right now, and coming out with the second series of that here in November. I mean, he's got it going on.
Heck
and
yeah.
he is
What a
just
cool dude,
such
too.
a nice guy,
Right.
wasn't he, Tracy?
Oh, excellent guy.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and he was so cool. The only problem that anybody had with him is that he'd stand there and talk to you all night long until somebody from his
Said, "Hey."
band or managers or something came up and
He's a
pulled him
chatter.
away. So,
Oh, that's good.
but yeah, it was great having him in. So,
Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to come and talk.
yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to just see what keeps happening. You guys are finally almost to the end. Now you got me pumped about what's coming next. It's
Yeah.
like, no, you're
We'll
just
have to
done
bring-
with this stage.
We'll have to bring a drone in again.
Okay, for sure. I am gonna send you over the footage of just for you to have of when that place was.
Yeah,
I'm sure you got tons of pictures, but that's one of those where you go, oh, jeez.
you need to show those to. You need to get those pictures to
wait.
Tammy so she can put them on our new
I
website.
told her that I had them, and
Yeah.
she said, she's like, oh yeah, let's see them. I go,
Yeah.
I got you. So
Yeah.
I'll do that. But
Yeah.
well, yeah. Well, thanks for coming in, and yeah, good luck in the future.
All righty.
Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Beyond Business. Till next time, be kind to each other. We'll catch you in 5 days. Hey, thanks again for joining me on this episode. Before you sign off, here's a quick word from the companies who make it possible. Aerial Elite Solutions. When it comes to drone technology, no one does it better. From solar inspections to construction monitoring to live event coverage and real estate showcasing, AES brings the sky to your side with unmatched quality, precision, and speed. Reach out to flyaes.com to elevate your business today. Midwest Lightning Rods. For over 9 decades, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses from one of nature's most destructive forces. When lightning strikes, they make sure you're covered the right way and the safe way. Contact MLR today at lightningstrikes-weprotect.com to see how you can become part of the community protected by MLR. Support local, trust the best. Aerial Elite Solutions and Midwest Lightning Rods. Excellence from the sky to the ground. Thank you again for joining me on this one. And for sticking around for all of them. If you're new and this is the first one you watch, I ask you please subscribe, and I think you'll find some of the stuff we say and talk about on here really interesting. So thank you for your time. Be blessed, be a blessing, be kind to each other. We'll catch you in 5 days.